welcome to another episode of Laraddiji's LinPRinP. It's the fashion section of this channel. Fashion sure has noise. And in this episode, we're going to be delving into what fashion is and isn't in 2022. I have here with me Lara's thoughts, and we'll be delving into this matter of fashion because I feel she hasn't been saying the truth on the impact fashion has on our peace of mind. So let's get into it. Lara's thoughts, welcome to today's show. Thank you for having me. And for those that are joining us for the first time, Lara is a Nigerian American lifestyle vlogger. She loves living a peaceful life, and she loves talking about situations we might find ourselves in that need peaceful endings. You know, you were telling me earlier that you wanted to let me in on a few things about fashion. Yeah, I told you to free me and to let me say my mind on this fashion episode. So yes, thank you for allowing me to speak my mind on this topic of today. So, is it death by fashion in 2022? Lara, this is how I see things. From the very moment you leave the comfort of your house, you will be judged. Whether you like it or not, you will be judged by others, and what you will be judged on before you even open your mouth is first on what they can see on you, what you've put on, your clothes and your accessories before you even open your mouth. Well, unfortunately for me on the fashion scene, I have failed woefully. I don't have a sense of fashion at all. I put on whatever makes me comfortable and focused on what I'm doing at the moment. I make sure it is ironed and not unkempt, and I keep it simple at all times. That's wonderful. However, in the world we are in today, unfortunately, you will be judged by how you coordinate what you have put on. Your colors, your pieces, your outfit as a whole, your body, your height, your skin color, your hair, your shoes, your choice of accessories, and many more. So how do you think this came about? We have unusually put a lot of power in the hands of those with money, and they now dictate what we should wear and how we should wear it. And not only that, but how to behave as well as a whole. In our time, the people who will tell you the truth have reduced dramatically, and the people who will lie to you have increased exponentially because of what is involved. And usually that is money, profits, greed, hidden agendas, lack of wisdom and understanding. We expect them to do the crazy things we can't ever think of doing ourselves, the things we wish we can do, and they, unaware of themselves, give in to that craze. And at the end of the day, they end up committing suicide and killing themselves, even though they have all that money and fame. You know, I used to wonder, America is a land of the free, but there's a lot going on in this country and so many others that makes it kind of hard to live a life of peace. Yes, there's freedom, but so is the consequences when you do the wrong thing. People tend not to look at the consequences of their actions as long as they are making a lot of money. And it's not all about money. People like these famous people's fashion choices and edge them on, or is it egg them on, even though they look homeless, dirty, naked, or sometimes stupid. We still like their pictures. Have you ever watched a fashion show? Why do they put on so many clothes that look like only a mad person will wear it? Why? But once a famous person wears it, it becomes the order of the day. Now, everybody wants to do the same thing. I've always wondered that myself. You know, why do models have to be skinny fishes, whereas there are so many different types of fish in the sea? In a sea of seahorses, blowfishes, and sharks, why should a crab be the model for all the fishes in the sea? Now you're thinking. People follow their every move and their every life update, but what sticks out the most is their appearance, what they wear and how they dress. I've said it time and time again on this channel that to change a lot of the negative narratives we see going on in our communities today, we will first need to change what we are showing the people through all our social media outlets. The direction we are all going now will only end in destruction of the human race. Yes, and fashion can be that thing. I've seen a lot of movies on the world being destroyed by asteroids and volcanoes, unending snow, floods, earthquakes, but I don't think the world will be destroyed by significant events like those. I think it will be destroyed by something not seen as threatening as to what we put to cover our bodies, our fashion. Yeah, I can see that happening. Our eyes are very powerful, and with it, we make a lot of decisions. Let ours help us in making positive decisions. We all know what's right and wrong. Let's do what's right all the time. A lot of people are not doing what's right, and this influences the oncoming generation. What is in our hearts can reflect on what we put on as clothes and as our fashion, and this will impact greatly on how people see us in the society. If a female banker in her long-sleeved shirt and pantsuit goes into a strip club, let's say, how many times do you think she'll be hit on compared to someone who's only wearing barely there outfits or lingerie? Like, it's not the same. All the more reason why we need to think ahead on the decisions we make in our homes before we go into the world. So can you give us 5 points on what you think fashion is or should be? So let me tell you something, right? Fashion is public, right? I mean, you have to put on something to go outside of your house. And when you go outside, it becomes public information, right? So whatever you put on becomes public information. So fashion is public. It's what you do with it. What you do with it can be seen by others. So whatever, I mean, look, I'm wearing a hoodie right now. I'm wearing a hoodie. You can see I'm wearing a hoodie right now. I'm being judged by right now. Why did I pick color gray? Why am I not zipped up all the way? Why is my hair this way? Why is my glasses not matching my hoodie? These are the things that's going on in your mind. And I'm being judged by it right now. You know, why is my hair short? And why is it not colored? Why are my glasses looking like grandma glasses? You know, I'm being judged by everything. That's the same thing we do, especially, our eyes are great. We judge every little thing we see once we get out of the comfort of our homes. The way we are judging others is the way others are judging us. So fashion is public information. What you do with it yourself is what people will see outside. So you are like art. Once you go outside, people are going to look at you and assess you and judge you. Fashion reflects your personality. There are some that like dark color clothes. There are some that like bright color clothes. There are some that like only one color. There are some that like all the colors. So it reflects your personality. If you're a bubbly person, most likely you'll wear more colorful clothes. And if you're on the quieter side, most likely you'll wear darker toned clothes. Fashion is art. Like I said, you are a piece of work. You are a piece of art. Once you go out there, people are going to look at you. They're going to admire you. They're going to appreciate you. They're going to enjoy you, depending on the type of personality that's oozing out of you. Fashion is your style of clothing or a way of behaving that is popular at a particular time, right? Fashion is a way of introducing yourself without having to say a word. So I can be going out on the street now, and without anybody talking to me, they'll be like, that girl looks like she's quiet. Most likely, if I say hi, she might not respond to me because of my gray tone clothes, my glasses kind of shielding my eyes, my short hair. They'll say, oh, she's more reserved. And someone else can see me and be like, you know what, I think this is the type of person I would like to talk with. So without opening your mouth, as someone is assessing you and judging you and, admiring you, you have already put something out into the world. So it's a way of introducing yourself. Now, do you want to introduce yourself? Please don't mind my kids. If you want, now, do you want to introduce yourself as a quiet person, as an outgoing person, as a conservative person, or as an out there person? That's entirely up to you. Fashion should not be less fabric, right? I can sit here with my hoodie all covered up. It shouldn't be all cut out and pieces missing, and then you can see every inch of my body. That's not fashion. Fashion should not be more nakedness. I mean, very simple. I don't think nakedness. I mean, what's the point of fashion if you're not putting on clothes? What's the point? Fashion should not be to follow the yellow brick road like everybody else. What everybody else is wearing, that's what you want to wear. Everybody is wearing yay sneakers, you too want to wear yay sneakers. Everybody is wearing cutout clothes, you too want to wear cutout clothes. Everybody is wearing homeless looking clothes, you too want to go. Like, following the yellow brick road is not the way to stand out, and that's not how God made you. You are made to stand out, not follow the grain. Fashion should not be all about trends. You have to have the next Gucci bag. You have to have the next Gucci scarf. You have to have the next. Fashion should not be all about trends. Yes, you can, put things together and make yourself into a whole person, but it shouldn't be, I have to. The next bag is out season 2023. I have to. And then brings me into the last point. Fashion should not break your bank. Okay? If you are $50, then tailor yourself to $50. If you are $100, then tailor yourself to $100. If you don't be $50 and then you want to go and over sabi and do $1,000 bag, and then you are in debt and now you are wondering how you're going to pay it. Tommy Hilfiger, big names, Gucci, Givenchy, what else? Louis Vuitton. All right, cut your coat according to your size. I think this is that's all I'm going to say about this fashion episode. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you, Lara, for inviting me on today's episode. So there you have it. Thank you so much, Lara Thoughts, for coming out today and saying your mind. Yes, you have been freed. To you guys at home, thank you for watching this episode up until this time. You are loved. Thank you so much for coming back again and watching Laraddiji's LinPRinP. I hope you tune in next time for the next episode. Thank you so much. And as I always say, let's love our neighbors as ourselves, and remember to rest in peace. We all need to be living in peace. Stay blessed. Bye. You see me in my next one. You see me in my next one. See me in my next one. You see me in my next one.